My case, a new civilization. To see a world in a grain of sand and a heaven in a wildflower, hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour. William Blake. Last week, the Honorable Gentleman Juror Evans Ufeli broke new ground on this platform, which ought not to have gone unnoticed or as just another intervention. No, it well could have been the intervention itself. I say this because futurism is no fantasy. There's no future anywhere, as some futurists say. We only always have today, because frankly, every thought birthed somewhere is reality crying for expression. So what have we imagined? Here is what we have imagined. Nigeria owes a debt to the world, which debt is a moral duty to recivilize the world as we know it today. Things won't always remain this way. Nigeria seems like a space without form and void, with gross darkness lurking over the deep. But where is better? Anyway, a new big bang of glory is about to hit the earth, and Nigeria will be its origin. It is not for nothing that Nigeria is Nigeria. We are set to become the cradle of a new world. Who believes this? My verdict. Nigeria is in labor, and each of us must identify where we belong in this spiritual trajectory and make it count while we can. As the great pamphleteer Thomas Paine once said, we have it in our power to begin the world over again. This is not about black or white, neither is it about luck. This is about whoever has ears to hear, hearing and heeding the call of the Spirit. Nigeria has had the call of the Spirit, as one of our prophets put it many years ago. Quote, in spite of the desolate villages of Africa torn apart, hope lived in us like a citadel. And from Swaziland's mines to the sweltering sweat of Europe's factories, spring will be reborn under our bright steps.
I don't understand
this case. Hold on. It's a cosmic.
He understands.
We're the same.
No, it's a cosmic case. You see, it's not just the flurry of words or the metaphors of times, but is the depth of understanding of the trajectory of the state called Nigeria in the scheme of things about the world. Nigeria is going to rule the world. That's exactly what he's saying.
Yes. Now, color like this, no person don't understand.
Yeah, no, that incubation process have been ongoing for long. Okay, and we have broken forth in many spheres. Okay, look at entertainment. We have hit that one to the core.
Okay.
Now look at religion. Nigerian pastors have blossomed all over the world. Okay, we are seeing that. Look at IT, the pay stack, and the rest of them. You see, the areas we have not broken forth are those areas that are still under incubation. And from this case, we are told that a time is going to come where Nigeria will redefine all spheres of life. And that is the phase where we are. So it is a time for us to plug in. Okay, you are not going to plug in with doubt. You are expected to plug in by faith.
If I have doubts, what will happen to me?
Now, if you have doubts, you are left behind. Yes, because
Nigeria, don't leave me behind, though.
No, because you see, it is by faith that all things are made.
That the world was created.
Yes, it's by faith that all things are made. Okay, and whether you believe it or not, if you travel out of Nigeria, you hear it from strangers. Okay, they're the one telling you who you are.
True.
We don't really know who we are. We don't know where we stand in the scheme of things. But when we move all over the world, we see how, because people just see it. We may not be seeing it.
It's not obvious to us.
Yes, we may not be seeing it. People are seeing how we are redefining culture, language, how we are taking over in so many areas. The fullness of time, this country, America will be like a far cry on what will become.
Yes, I agree with you, because this morning I watched one reel on Facebook and I was amazed. There's a Nigerian, he has this branding business, with cars, sells cars. So now he built a house somewhere away from Owerri, and he has an American wife. the house is worth, I think, conservatively around $10 million.
In Owerri.
I'm telling you, go online. I was shocked because if he was the one saying it, I wouldn't. But the wife, because his wife said, they asked the wife if it was somewhere in America, what would this house be worth? She said $20 million conservatively. An American saying that 10 rooms, 13 bathrooms. Oh man, the places. I couldn't believe this was in Nigeria. Now the question I'm asking myself is this: how come Nigerians in the diaspora are coming investing so much money?
They can see.
Then the US, what came to my mind was the US is building the biggest consulate in the world.
In Nigeria?
In Nigeria,
why are they building there?
Why? What are these people seeing that
the rest of us are not seeing?
Sometimes I just shake my head and I wonder, what is it that these people are saying? That how can I just see into this future that has been projected? Because if you look at it, if I get that, I will find it surprising. If it was Nigerians, I would say, we're just exaggerating. But in Nigerian, and look at the things in the house. You can't believe it. So you just wonder. What is going on?
We have Nigerian quiet billionaires. The real billionaires don't really shout like that, right?
And they have money.
So I can agree with what you're saying. And even though I did not understand the case, right, I can chip in an example of Chidinma, our own Chidinma Adesina,
yes,
in South Africa. After they discriminated against her and said, no, you are a Nigerian, go back home, this, that. Nigerians were offended. Silverbird invited her to come and join the Miss Universe contest in Nigeria, which she gracefully accepted. But there was now a quiet, or should I say, online war between Nigerians and South Africans, where Nigerians we were accusing them of xenophobia, right? And they now started abusing us back, saying, we're not xenophobic, this isn't about race, she doesn't represent us. We now went back and said, oh, is it your Miss South Africa that is white, that does not even understand any word of English that represents you? So that banter back and forth now led to them booking boats and Uber rides in Nigeria because it's an online. You see where they were stupid is that in South Africa, to cancel a boat ride, you will pay.
You pay penalty.
In Nigeria, to cancel is free. Nigeria has now said, wait now.
It will drop your.
Wait now. You know what we suffered when we now retaliated was that boat will now cancel. Will now suspend you and say you have cancelled too many rides.
Too many rides, yeah.
Well, we now retaliated as one.
They were paying.
We said, hold on, horses. You think you can fight like that? Look, we can fight ourselves, so we go against Yoruba and think. But when it comes to outsiders, we are one. We are united in that regard.
Everybody's united.
We now started ordering boats. It's free here to cancel. All their boat rides, they were on the streets.
They were paying.
They had spikes where the people who really needed the ride could not even afford the rides anymore because Nigerians are booked seats from Nigeria. When we now finished, they have delivery at home. So we now started ordering TV, fridge, to funny addresses in South Africa.
And become payment.
No, when you did it, ask for your money. So when South Africa now mailed her, I said, look, how to be outfit outside my house? I'm not made any other. We are paying you Nigerians. We did not know.
And you know what? That was a war.
Yes, now. We thought they
should go and ask Shetima.
We thought they were less.
Go and ask the vice president when he came to NBA conference and sat down in a particular way. Now the challenge started. Everybody using that. Sitting down and all that.
They are very better.
So
I was very good jackets like you.
So we can do all that, and we outnumber them. Their population is just a fraction.
I said they came to apologize.
A fraction of our population. So if it's mischief, I mean, we'll.
I now understand the case. Nigeria #1. If you try us to teach you, yeah.
But of course, we have all the elements that will pivot us into that the top echelon of world leaders. It's just a matter of time when it will happen.
And to say that one very critical issue that we can fix that will change the whole of this country is rail. If we have rail, I'll be living in Etwa.
Yeah.
I won't live here.
Sir.
And I will go and build that. You see that structure?
Yes.
I will go and take that prototype and I will build it in
I
network.
will forward you.
Fix.
I will build it in my village and I will be coming to work here.
Fix politics, sir. Fix politics. When we
You
fix
understand?
politics, we will fix real.
All right, enough said about this topic. I'm really passionate about it. But when we return, Juro Emeka Madunago is asking the same question many are equally asking. When will fuel scarcity become a thing of the past? Stay with us.